Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Mallory. If you'd like to become one of my pals, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, along with the notification bell. I have hat hair. If you saw the last video, then you know how I feel about California. This whole trip, I have not been feeling well. And it's like some days are a little bit better than others, but like I think today had to have been the worst. And I fly home tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but somehow it has to get done. Part of me is just kind of like, I don't want to be on an airplane, and like I don't want to be traveling until like I feel well or better or good or whatever. Part of me. But then another part of me is like, just staying here is just gonna like make things worse. So therefore you gotta go. Because I really miss, see, I like places that are home and that feel like home. So if I was in Utah right now, I would feel very much at home, and I'd be like very happy and in like a joyous, good mood, and I wouldn't be feeling so like homesick. But being so far west from the East Coast, because we're on the West Coast, part of my allergies. But anyways, it's just like I feel like so far away from home, and I miss my little kitty cat. And I have a feeling that when I get home, I'm gonna have like a lot of packages to undo, like open and stuff, and I'm gonna have like a lot of fun doing that. And then we're gonna like have a sleepover with my nephews, and that's gonna be fun. And I'm hoping by then I'll have like the energy. I think that's still the plan, but I'm hoping to have the energy by then. I'm debating if I want to do a quick little like haul, like what I got in California I ate. Cause I got some stuff. We went to a bookstore and I got two things. We went to the Santa Monica Pier. I got two things. So here's a little spiel. If we had a few more days, there's like a store we drove by today that like seems very fascinating, and I think it's closed. And even if it was still open, I don't know if I'm up for it tonight. So like no, thank you. But I think it's called World of Wonders, and it looked very fascinating. So that's like intriguing. There's another store that's like in walking distance, I want to say, and that seems intriguing, and that's called like the Aura Shop. The bookstore I went to was like the Thunder bookstore or something, and it had like an upper floor, like it's 2 levels. It had more books and like different like oracle cards and tarot cards, and like it did crystals and like sage and like all the metaphysical stuff, like it's because it was a bookstore. So but today we drove, it was a 12-ish minute drive to a shop called the House of Intuition, and that's, if you follow me on social media, on Instagram, there's a photo of me, and I look like I have like angel wings or butterfly wings, I don't know what they're supposed to be, of amethyst, and it says like your intuition led you here or something like that. That online had like pretty good reviews, like a 4.9. And it seemed like fascinating online. But when we got there, I was like underwhelmed, and I was like, oh, okay. So we didn't stay for too long. And like I said, I'm expecting a lot of things in the mail. So I'm not gonna like buy something that I'm already like getting that I already bought. I was trying to find unique things that I don't have, or something that like really spoke to me, and so far that's the 2 things I got from the bookstore. So there was like this interesting shop across the street that we like tottered into, and I just hung out in the back in their succulent cacti garden. I need one of those in my life. I'm asking my dad, I was like, how can we make one of these? Like, if I could turn my section of the lanai into, like, a garden, a succulent garden, like, that would be amazing, and it would give me privacy, but also, like, then the sun wouldn't shine in. I don't know, but anyways. So, whew, I have a video that I filmed with my dad, but, like, if I'm being honest, I don't know if it's appropriate for YouTube, just because of, like, certain things that he says, you know, they're not very PC. So, it was a wild night he and I had last night. Today didn't go as according to plan, not necessarily that we had a plan, but, I don't know. So if you're interested in what I got, let me know, leave a comment, and I might throw it in, you know, another video. I don't know what time our flight is and stuff, but the goal for me, for now, is just to relax, take it easy, do my best, to feel my best. When we were, like, coming down here, things just, like, hormonally were just, like, crazy. And I was like, oh no, like, ugh, and, like, you know, so on and so forth. And my mom's like, oh, each day's gonna get better. And then, like, no, nothing was getting better. And now it's like, uh-oh, Houston, we have a problem. You know, my body just has a mind of its own, and I just am not looking forward really to flying, and my anxiety is, like, insane. My mom's like, we need to talk to your doctor, like, you need something extra. I'm like, no, can I just take more, you know, of what I'm currently on? I don't know. At the end of the day, we'll tell the doc what's happening, and he'll make, you know, the decision that's right for me in my current state of being. But, if I can just, like, magically sleep on the first, like, leg of the flight, that would be beautiful. And then we have a layover in Houston, and I think that because the weather, it's not like the weather's gonna be bad like in Jersey, so we should take off on time, which means that our layover should, like, however long the layover is, like, we should have that time. We're not, like, rushed running from plane to plane like we did coming down here. And then I'll have time to, like, eat dinner and stuff, and then get back on the plane and hopefully, like, sleep some more, or at least, like, be entertained and calm, to the best of my abilities. Like, if I really think about it, like, I just kind of want to cry, and I'm just like, no, thank you. It's like, I'd rather drive home. What's wrong with me? I don't know. It's weird, because as much as, like, I don't want to be in California, I also am, like, the thought of flying is a lot to handle. But anyways, let me know your thoughts, comments, questions down below. I thought I'd be filming stuff every day, but either my phone was, like, dead, or I just, like, have not been feeling well. So the last thing I think of is, like, ooh, whip out that camera, or, like, I have, and then I'm like, this is horrible, and I delete it. Like, it's like, all I've been doing this whole trip is, like, playing trivia crack with my dad. I don't know if any of you play. Feel free to, like, say, yeah, I play, and, like, we could play one another. But, like, we do that, like, all day long, and then, like, or all night long, and then, like, the phone dies practically. It's at, like, 20% battery, and then, like, I brave it, I venture forth, and then I'm like, no, I gotta go back. Because when I establish, like, a home base, or, like, a safety zone, that's where I'm the calmest, and that's where I like to be. So, like, if I were home, it'd be my house. Like, I wouldn't really leave my house, and if I did, I wouldn't really want to go far, and then if I was out, I'd want to, like, hurry up back home. So, in situations like this, the hotel room, or in our case, we're in a little bungalow, and the resort, like, is home base. So, like, we ate one meal out. It was, like, our first night here. Every other meal, like, breakfast every morning was room service. Like, lunch was the hotel for me every day. Dinner every day, the hotel. I think it's the same for my parents, except today they had lunch out. But I think they've had breakfast here every day. I don't know. They get up early, do their thing. So yeah, so it's like we'll like venture forth somewhere, and then it's like, nope, abort mission, take her back. So she can just like lie down. I'm like exhausted, and for exhausted as I am, like I just don't take naps. I just like, I don't fall asleep at night, or if I do, I instantly am awoken from like panic attacks. Like I had like 14 panic attacks in 12 days. Y'all remember that? And then things like started to get better, but like now they're like dipping down again. It's like, woo. It's like if panic attacks had bipolar, it's like whoop, up and down, up and down, up and down. So I don't know if I need to, I don't know what I need. That's like why we hire professionals to figure that out. But I just kind of wanted to like make a video like wrapping up the trip. And I wish I could say like I thoroughly enjoyed myself, but I didn't. I wish I could say I was immensely impressed by stuff, but I wasn't. You know, at dinner we're all like, ooh, what are things we're thankful for? Like, let's do a gratitude list on this vacation. And I'm just like, I love the sunflowers that my parents got me. Again, you follow me on social media, you would have seen photos of my sunflowers on Instagram. They're in the ice bucket behind y'all. And the salt and vinegar chips that they serve at the table with your meal, like with dinner. Instead of like bread and butter, you get like salt and vinegar chips. And then if you ask for it in the afternoon, they'll put some on a plate for you. But it's funny is I went in the minibar. We got to see minibar tour. These are my sunflowers, so. In here I have my berries from earlier and orange juice, because you just never know when you're gonna need some fresh orange juice if you're hypoglycemic. But I had 2 pineapple smoothies today. I think it was just like, there was nothing fancy in them, but imagine if I put like protein powder or something delicious and nutritious. So my future is gonna be healthier. Anyways, you get a mini fridge. In here is just some napkins and like wine glasses, champagne glasses. The fun. Okay, so we got this drawer, and you have these. Look at this: salt and vinegar potato chips. This like Vegas, you know, like their minibar area. They're like, if you pick something up and you don't put it back under 30 seconds, we're charging you for it, whether you use it or not. But I think some of this stuff, like, it doesn't matter if you like play around with it. But if you were to like open it and eat it or whatever, they charge you for it. You know, like more of your like alcohol over here that isn't frozen. You got these giant ass flip-flops. Oh, these, oh my god, I need these in my life. Look, it says Miramar, so like when you walk in the sand, it like makes the imprint. I was like, ooh, we should get these from my brother. If you need like a different size, you just dial 39999. I don't know how many nines after the 3 on the telephone. But I just took these out and I was like, ooh, I want a pair. It's funny because if like a trip goes wrong for me, I don't like to keep anything that's like a memento. Like the 4 Seasons hat from Santa Fe, New Mexico. I gave that to my mom. I'm like, no thank you. And then most of my California shirts and hats from like last 2 trips I gave to my mom. There's 2 of these like glow, what are these? They're called light sticks. They're kind of like glow sticks. They're yellow. Northern Lights brand. They glow for 24 hours. They're like for your safety. I don't know why you would need those. Nor do I want to really dive deep into it. Here we have some Burt's Bees lip balm. Gotta open that liquor somehow. This looks like, oh, like if you come from another country, maybe, and you need an adapter. Fun. And then this probably smells good. This is for your face and your body, SPF 30 sunscreen. And then you got more little baby liquors. You got your little champagnes. You got your Grey Goose. You got, what is this? Scotch and whiskey and vodka, rum, gin, all the good, Jack Daniels, Tennessee whiskey. That is fun and cute. I'll have to show my mom later. Be like, look. Those look like huge though, like a man's foot. Anywho, this is just fancy still bottled water. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Like, I had a really bad headache, and you know when you get a really bad headache and then you get nauseous, like you can't really eat. So I had soup as like an appetizer to keep me alive, because we wanted to order off a particular menu that you couldn't order off of till it was like 5 o'clock, and there was no way I could have waited like 20 minutes without dying. So had soup, and it was good. But then my head started pounding really bad, so I came back to the room to go to the bathroom and get Tylenol. And then my mom's knocking on the door. First my dad knocked on the door, and he's like, he keeps knocking. I didn't know it was him till I answered, and I was like, I was going to the bathroom. I'm like, what? It's always like, your dinner's here. I'm like, okay, like, thank you, goodbye. So now I'm like trying to take my Tylenol, and then my mom comes in. She's like, dinner's ready, you know, it's here, it's good, because we were sharing chicken and mashed potatoes. She said, but it's getting cold, like, you're coming? So I took a few bites of mashed potatoes and chicken. It was good. It was cold, but it was good. But I was just so like nauseous, and like with the headache, I couldn't eat, but I'm starting to feel a little hungry at the moment. So maybe later I'll hop back out and have dessert of some kind, or more salt and vinegar chips, or something, I don't know. We did go to the grocery store today to get gluten-free bagels and some cream cheese, so I'll have something to eat in the morning. You know what I've been craving, and it's not something I normally eat? It's like cherry tomatoes. They just look so good. Anyways, this video is getting long. I didn't intend for it to be this long, but I do have a headache, and I am dizzy, and I am a little nauseous, and I am very tired. And I'm like, do I take a shower? Yes or no? I'm very grateful. I think I did about a room tour, a very tiny room tour. Very grateful that this resort, the shower has like a handheld thing, so like I can like shower but like sit in the tub, because I've been so dizzy that like the thought of standing to take a shower was not a very appealing. And the way like the faucet was in the bathtub, there's no way I could have like successfully like taken a bath and washed my hair, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, maybe not. This eyeball, the right eyeball is driving me crazy. I think one of the main priorities on my to-do list when I get home is to go to the ophthalmologist, get my eyeballs fixed to the best of one's ability, along with like prepping for my friend's wedding, and then going to the Kesha Macklemore concert, and every other little thing in between, so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by giving it a big old thumbs up. And thanks for watching and for being here, and all your love and support. And as always, till next time, keep it quirky.